Our next story is about India's aviation sector. There is a fresh development, a very interesting one. According to a Reuters report, India is resisting giving more air traffic rights to the UAE. I'm talking about rights for air traffic. You see, the UAE wants India to increase the maximum number of seats between the two sides. And while speaking to Reuters, India's Civil Aviation Minister has said that India is not looking at hiking the number at this point. Let's just break it down for you. First things first, India's aviation sector at this point is flying high. It's aiming for new heights. A record number of aircraft are being ordered. India's flag carrier has been privatized. It's also on a hiring spree. Direct international air connectivity has increased. Prime Minister Modi launched the UDAN scheme. More airports are being inaugurated, and the number of frequent flyers has gone up. Basically, things are looking up for this sector. And India also wants to get back the traffic that has been lost to the foreign carriers. You see, it wants airlines to order more wide-body planes so that this demand can be met. Basically, the air travel demand has been greater than the supply of aircraft. Recently, Air India unveiled deals for 470 jets, and this includes 220 planes from Boeing and 250 from Airbus. As of now, Gulf airlines like Qatar Airways, Emirates have a major chunk when it comes to India's international air traffic. And India is looking at changing this. The Reuters report highlights the Civil Aviation Ministry's plans on this front. The minister has said, and I'm quoting, "The minute you give direct connectivity to international locations directly from Delhi, any passenger is going to prefer a direct connect rather than going through another country's hub." According to him, there is going to be an explosion of air traffic in India in the years to come. And that the main reasons for this are a growing economy, rapid urbanization, increasing disposable incomes, and growing aspirations. Let me also tell you about what happened in the year 2013, when the Indian government at that time had cleared the Jet Airways Etihad deal. Let's just talk about the air traffic rights as far as that deal was concerned. India, at that point, had sweetened the deal. It had signed a new bilateral agreement with Abu Dhabi and increased the number of weekly seats available on flights between the two sides. And how much was the increase? Almost fourfold. And there was opposition by airlines. They were not okay with the government favoring a deal by expanding the bilateral flying rights to Abu Dhabi so that Etihad could buy the Jet Airways stake. The airports were also unhappy with the move. And you know how they looked at the move? As a step that will severely impact their efforts to put in place a global hub within the country. Well, from then to now, a lot has changed. It's a very interesting time for India's aviation sector as it tries to spread its wings further. And with this report talking about how India is resisting giving the UAE more air traffic rights, the messaging could not be clearer. India is taking a firm stand. It wants to use every opportunity available and aim higher to make its mark in the aviation space. WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the updates on the move.